Okay, can we talk about the full moon in Aries happening on October 17th real quick? What's happening on this day is the full blood moon. Oh, Halloween is coming. But it's also really the energy of the fiery Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. This full moon is what's happening is when you will realize your full power, your full potential to leave that thing, to leave that career, to leave that job, to leave that relationship, to leave that old life that is not true for you anymore. So if you've been feeling there's a huge shift in your world and you're ready to exit the old to begin with the new, I want to break it down for you the 5 ways on how this full moon affects you, because it totally does, honey, and how you can utilize the energy to manifest and welcome in the new changes that you are ready to embody in your life. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, welcome back. This is Tina Wong, and on this channel, we talk about the cosmic alignment, we talk about the energies updates, and we talk about the energy activation and anything in between on how you can step into your truest and highest alignments. If you're into that live, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I love to have you here, and I want to say hi to all my current subscribers. I love you. Thank you for your love and your support. Let's talk about this full moon in Aries, October the 17th. This is kind of a big deal. Why? Let's get into it. So the 5 ways that you need to know how this affects you, let's get into number uno. This full moon in Aries is in the sign of Aries, fiery, fast and furious, passionate, isn't gonna stop for nobody, head first, strong and firm. What do we need to know about this? Well, this full moon, the blood moon, is all about shedding, okay? Shedding the blood. Full moon is about completion. Full moon is about releasing and letting go. There is a whole theme on letting go during this full moon. This Aries energy is all about taking the action, taking the initiative, and never being afraid to make the move. But when it comes to this, it's about never be afraid to make the move to leave. Okay, so I want you to think about what is going on in your life right now that you are ready to leave. Maybe you're ready to leave and move to another home. Maybe you're ready to leave that job, and maybe you're ready to leave that relationship. Okay, and sometimes it's not even about the physical thing, it's about you're leaving that friend group, you're leaving that mindset of scarcity, of being poor, of being incapable behind. You're leaving that old lifestyle of living like a normal civilian and really stepping into your true impact maker, change maker, living free and happy, baby, kind of life. Let me know down below, what is it that you've been feeling? Okay, that's the first thing. Why this is important for you is because usually when we are not in our power, things happen. The universe will try to like, hey, tap, hey, whisper, hey, look, 111, oh, butterfly, and we ignore the signs. And what happens? We get laid off. Our partner ended up cheating on us or something, and then the house is having some issues, we have to vacate. But if we know and if we can be in our power and make those moves before those disasters really happen, and when we know that this is not the right place for me to live, this is not the right job, this is not the right partner, this is not the right friend group, this is not the right mindset, we leave it, we take our power back by initiating that change. And this is what Aries is all about. So this full moon, I want you to think about, what is that change that you are ready to initiate? What is that situation that you are ready to leave? Okay, don't wait for the thing to kick you out. Okay, you leave first. Okay, let me know down below. I'm here to witness you. Number 2, the number 2 thing here is all about knowing that Aries is about that Emperor energy. So for those of you who read the tarot or like the tarot or know about the tarot, I used to this whole channel was about tarot many moons ago. Okay, that's how we got started here, honey. So the energy of the Emperor is the energy of Aries. So Aries in that king energy, that Emperor energy. It's also about entrepreneurship, business, and career passion. So what this full moon is urging you to do, and how this can really help you with these areas, is that where's the passion though? Okay, Aries, fire, passion. It's a fire sign. By the way, let me know, are you an Aries? Do you have Aries in your chart? Down below, where are my Aries at? I personally really love working with my Aries, my clients, my students, because they're like the action takers, they're like, I'm ready, let's go, Tina, let's go, like it's the action taker of the zodiac. So what this means is that you are ready to take action. Think about the action you're ready to take. Maybe launch the course, maybe make that program, maybe create that YouTube channel, maybe start that new business, start that side hustle, make the move, start traveling. Whatever it is that you're ready to do, there needs to be passion, okay, for you to do it. So if you're in a business right now and you're feeling like I'm not motivated to wake up every day, if you're in a job or career right now that you're like, oh my God, is killing me, that's not where you're meant to be. This full moon is a reminder for you once again where the passion at. Okay, where's the fire at? Because without that fire, there's not gonna be the momentum, right? It's like without the motivation, the car wouldn't move, right? Without that fuel, okay, the engine to let's go, the thing is not gonna move, the vehicle is not gonna move. So think about your passion and your motivation as fuel for your dreams, for your business, for your career, for what you want to do in life. Honestly, honey, even for love, okay? Like, how can you be in that relationship where you don't feel that passion? And of course, if after you're with someone for a while, the passion's kind of, let's just say, die, right? Anyone can relate, right? But the thing is, how can you refuel it back? And maybe it's not about exiting when things are not passionate anymore, but how can you reinfuse the passion? Can you have Friday as Fridates? Okay, that's what I used to do, when things were not piping hot, let's just say, right? So just like, you really dedicate a day, you really focus on having Friday. Do you really focus on refueling that passion into your work, into your business, into your career, and really asking yourself where the passion at? Because if the passion is not there, you're not wanting to move. You're not gonna want to put more effort and energy. So I'm asking you right now, this life you get to live, okay? How you want to live it is up to you. So I'm going to ask you, how do you choose to live this life? Do you choose to live a fulfilled, happy, vibrant, passionate life? Or are you going to live a life that, I'll work and chuck in a couple of bucks and make the money for someone else? Or, I'll just do something I don't like and whatever, that's fine. I want you to be really honest with yourself, okay? The thing is, we're alive, we know that, but when are we going to go though? Okay? We have to understand that death is there, okay, for us to understand how do we want to make the most out of this life. And this full moon is reminding you that there is a lot of lessons in the death, okay, energy for you to understand the living energy. I'm going to talk more about it on our upcoming November 1st full moon, because new moon, because there's a lot of that death energy with the Scorpio new moon. So stay tuned, okay? If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here, okay? Takes one moment. Join us. Okay, number 3. The number 3 point on how this moon affects you and how you can work with it is that energy of putting yourself first, okay? Putting yourself first is a natural thing with the Aries energy. Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, okay? So there's a lot of me first type of energy. A lot of people have struggles with this, especially my empaths, okay? Who are the empaths out here where you guys at, right? We care about people, we can tune into their needs, and sometimes we feel drained AF because we only care about them and we forget about ourselves. Okay, you put your kids first, your husband first, your wife first, your friends and family, and even strangers on the internet first before your own well-being. This full moon in Aries is asking you to revitalize the part of you that you need to put yourself first. Okay, maybe your friends is only free at 4 to go shopping with you, but at 4 is your daily me time, it's your meditation time. And are you going to sacrifice that for your friend's free whatever slot, right? And again, it's situation by situation, but you have to know what you need. Maybe in that moment, you need that meditation and that meal clock more than going shopping right now. So instead of being afraid of upsetting your friend, you need to be real and be like, hey, I just really need to be in my cave right now. I know that's the only time you're free, but let's try again next week. Maybe we can have a call later tonight, right? Provide solutions and really allowing yourself to honor your own rhythm, your own schedule, your own needs, your own fire, like nourishing your own fire. This is what this Aries moon is about, because every one of us, we operate differently. You know what I mean? Like there's some people who's like, I'm ready. I wake up, I do the things, I get the things done, boom, 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 right? And then there's people who really needs a slower morning, like me. You know, I wake up, I cannot do the boom, boom, boom thing. I mean, I could, and I used to, and I was stressed AF and had psoriasis all over my body. So that doesn't work for me. But how it works for me is for me to wake up in a quiet, non-stressful way, really tune into my heart, feeling into gratitude, tuning into the divine, right? Going to my meditation, realigning my energy before I have the client calls, before I make the videos for you, before I work with anybody, okay? It's important for me to tap into my own energy first, so that I am in that abundance, I'm connected, I'm plugged into source, so that I can give you and pass that forward, okay, to my coaching clients, to anyone who needs to hear my message. If my energy is not grounded, then you're going to get very chaotic energy, right? So think about that for yourself. How is your natural rhythm? How are you putting yourself first or not putting yourself first? And can you start it right now? Full moon is completion. Can you complete on the people pleasing phase already? Okay, let's just throw it out. Okay, everyone, throw it out with me. Throw it out. Okay, and can we start a new cycle? Right, we have to put the past to death for us to begin again. Okay, utilize this energy, and I'll be making a separate meditation for you guys to really tune into letting go. Okay, that's going to be a very powerful meditation, so stay tuned for that on my channel. Number four, the fourth way of how this energy affects you is when you are feeling into that moon, that blood moon, that Aries energy. There can be a lot of anger, frustration, hostility. Okay, Aries associated with this color red. Okay, who here? Okay, if you're an Aries, you like the color red. Okay, that energy is like, there's a lot of passion, and sometimes when it's too much, becomes anger or like frustration or hostility. So the energy here is knowing that this full moon can bring up a lot of undercurrents of our emotions and our feelings. So you can be feeling really angry about something that you haven't allowed yourself to be angry about. You could be feeling really frustrated about something that you haven't thought about recently or haven't dealt with it in that depth. So I wanted to feel into, it is okay for me to feel what I feel. Okay, say this with me. It is okay for me to feel what I feel. Okay, don't judge your emotions. Don't judge how you're feeling. But the truth is, when we don't allow ourselves to feel the anger, we don't allow ourselves to feel the resentment, the frustration, it gets bottled up. Okay, so in my teaching, I always say, allow yourself to feel the thing, like cry it out, be angry, throw the thing if you need to throw it, scream, shout. Don't bottle it up, let it out, okay? But then put an end to it, right? Let it all the way out, okay? Don't be like, oh, let me just let it out 90% and keep the 10%, because that 10% is gonna come up. And for most of the people, it will come up for the rest of their lives. You know, I've been working with clients for all walks of life, different ages. There's people, some of my clients in their 80s, they're still holding on to that anger, frustration, and resentment. They're like, oh yeah, Tina, I forgive them, most of it, but I'm still holding on. It will stay with you, okay? It will stay with you until you die if you don't let it go. So the smart thing for you to do is to just let it go all the way, okay? Take that 5 minutes, take that 1 hour, I don't care. In this 1 hour, I'm letting it out. Just let it out, and you will realize, you will see how easy it is once you let it out. It's like, oh, I have nothing else to let out. And then you just literally feel more neutral about something, okay? So allowing yourself to just not feeling like, oh, I shouldn't be loud right now, I shouldn't be angry right now, I'm not a good person. Ignore all of that. Feel your emotions, and you will realize how short of a time span that you actually need to stay with it. Okay, and once you let that out, you can start again, and you can come back, okay, to your equilibrium, your set point, your energetic set point of love, light, and peace, your true alignment. Because you are a natural, being of compassion, of love, of light, of peace. But there are things that you haven't processed, okay? There are things that you've been suppressed, and we're very good at hiding our trauma, really suppressing things in the walls of our hearts, right? So that's what I work with people on really understanding and opening up their heart portal and start taking and degunking, okay, the stuff out, clearing the gunk out, because we store so much in our heart. That's why we have heart problems, okay? That's why we have anxiety problem. It's all here in the chest. So just let it out. Feel into the peace. If you need help with this, I have a heal bundle for you down below. I think I have 6 days of healing with me. Okay, I'll be there with you hours a day. Okay, down below, so you can get that one. Very helpful, trust me. Number 5, the fifth way on how this moon affects you is the energy of when you're tapping into Aries. It's all about knowing the balance of going fast and full speed, because Aries like, yo, I'm ready to go, action, let's go, okay, like I'm already walking, why are you still standing? With that passion, it's the natural movement. But are you taking action mindlessly? Okay, this is very important when it comes to manifestation. Okay, a lot of people say, Tina, I tried this and I do this and do this and do this, and my manifestation is not here. Well, it's because a lot of the work is in the energetics. The action is meant to be flow. Okay, is when you know what you want, you align with that energy, you clear your belief system and align your belief system to what it is. You can see it clearly. You know what you want. Okay, and then you can feel that. Okay, think, feel, behave. So the behave is going to be in that inspire action. It's going to be in the flow action. So what happened is that when I coach my clients on, manifestation, getting what they want in life, is really be in that energetic state of what they really want. Okay, and knowing that they can get it and feeling how it would feel for them to be that person now. And when they're in that energy long enough, sometimes it's like 2 minutes, right? When you're feeling, yeah, I'm activated. And then the next thing that just come to your head or your body will just start doing them, like, oh, all of a sudden you're just making a green juice and you're like, I don't even drink green juice, but that sounds like the part of my manifestation of having a 6-pack. You just naturally flow, and then your body just kind of like flow and just take the action. It's the weirdest thing. If you've ever experienced it, let me know down below, right? It's the thing that I experienced time and time and time again. And how I do everything. I know I focus on, this is the intention, this is the outcome that I'm calling in. Okay, this is what I want in my life. I become that person now energetically. And then whatever I'm inspired to do, whatever feels good, it will just naturally happen. So the thing here is that you're not approaching it from a logical place, but you're approaching it from an energetic flow space. Okay, and this moon is all about understanding where are you doing and overdoing the action, but it's really not intentional. Okay, because you're just wasting your energy. Okay, your energy is very precious. Okay, your energy is your highest currency. Remember, you don't want to be doing random stuff. You want to do stuff based on your intention, based on what would that person, that version of you, the truest, highest, sexiest, okay, version of you would do. Okay, so this full moon is all about slowing down and learning to listen to the intuitive nudges and reconnecting with your divine feminine energy and inviting spirit in and inviting divine in and showing and guiding you to the things that you're meant to do, the steps that you're meant to take. So if you got anything from this video, by the way, like this video, subscribe to the channel. This means so much for me and the channel to grow. By you just hitting that subscribe button, it allows me to fulfill my soul purpose, to share these information and helpful wisdom and insights to as many people as possible. So I'm thanking you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here, and look out for that meditation video. It's coming.